y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Yosha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. In my last video I talked about the cons of 50-50 relationships for women. Today I'm going to be talking about the pros of 50-50 relationships for women and men. So if you like this topic, you want to discuss, I would love to hear your thoughts. Be sure to leave comments down below. And I do respond to my, my viewers. We talk. It's a conversation. I would love to hear what you think about this. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Well, wait, make sure you subscribe. Like this video. Let YouTube know that you like the vibes, okay? All right, thank you. Let me go ahead and get into it now. So, last video I was talking about 50-50 relationships, and I kind of went into some of the cons that I personally experienced as well as people that I know. But then I wanted to kind of take a step back and think about some of the things that helped me as far as my relationship, my marriage, in doing 50-50. And so now my husband and I are in a different place than we were in the video that I described. It's not even like just recently, like over the years. We've been married for 3 years now, and the things that we endured in year one definitely were a test to our marriage. And I think that being in a situation where you have to depend on each other and it can't just be about what he is gonna do for you really shows the commitment to the relationship, because a lot of us think that we're in love with someone until you are tested. And then when you're tested, you start to panic, and then you start to forget about the good that everybody has done in the situation. What do I mean by that? I mean, like, if you had a man that had a job, he always paid the bills, he always did things for you, he always showed up for you, he always respected you, he never cheated on you, he never made you feel bad, he always uplifted you, and then that man loses his source of income and now he needs you, it really tests how much you really love him. Because some of us are conditioned to stop respecting a man when he can't pay for things, to call a man broke if he doesn't want to pay for things, but especially stop respecting a man when they cannot pay for things. It's that city girl mentality, okay? If you're a rich guy, I'm gonna F you until you ain't one. That mentality. Honestly, when it comes to true love and being with somebody, it cannot be conditioned upon when it's convenient for you only. Just like it cannot be conditioned upon when it's convenient for him. So when I'm talking about the pros of 50-50 relationships, or just splitting responsibilities, maybe it's 60-40, maybe it's 75-25, maybe it's something where you work and you contribute to the utilities and he works and he contributes to the mortgage. It really builds that team dynamic and a foundation of you guys working together. Now, it's not to say that if your man makes most of the money that you should be paying half of the bills or all of the bills or some of the bills if you really don't have the money to do it. If he's asked you for your hand in marriage, it's because he is saying he wants to take care of you for the rest of his life and the kids that y'all have together. But a lot of us in this discussion are not even married yet. We are in the relationship phase. We have a girlfriend that we've decided to move in together, which that in itself can show you, like, if you want to be married or not. I know some people are like, I don't move in before marriage, I'm not shacking up. I get it. Okay, I totally get it. But I think the benefit of moving in together before marriage is just seeing how that person handles their money, how responsible they are. Can they keep a job? Can they handle finances? And when we are moving together, are they going to be lazy and less responsible because they know that I'm here and my name is on this lease too? You know what I'm saying? So I think one of the major benefits is the team dynamic. If you establish a team dynamic with your partner, it lets them know that you're here for the long haul and not just for what you are going to receive from him. And I'm telling you, if you look in the comments of these videos, you see that that is what some men are wanting. They are wanting to know that I love this woman and I'm going to take care of her, but if anything were to happen to me, I want to know that she has my back. And they want to know it before they get in that situation, because some people do not feel like they need to. They feel like, okay, if you lose your income, you lose me. And I think that the pro of you both making your own income and both contributing is that no one is left out of the loop. That's a huge pro for many reasons. It's not even just about if your man loses his job or something like that. It's like if your man has a job where he can't physically be there and you have to be left to handle things. Not to say he's not going to help you from where he is. Like if he works a job or he's in the military where he can't be there and that's y'all's house, you knowing like when bills are due, paying them and what to do and that sort of thing makes it to where you both can handle that. Whether he writes the check and you pay it, or you know, you have certain things you're responsible for and he has certain things that he's responsible for. Ultimately, you are creating a relationship that works for you. And that's the thing. It's not about what I say or what society says. It's literally about what the two of you say, because y'all have to live with it. So if y'all both make similar in income and y'all are working together, you leave each other with room to do different things. He can do things for you. You can do things for him. It's not one-sided. If the man is making, you know, 60 grand a year and you're not contributing to anything, then it's kind of like if you're not pouring back into him, after a while there may be some resentment on his end. And he may not speak of it out loud because men have been told they have to provide no matter what, at any cost. Their mental health, their physical health, you know, stressful work environments, dangerous work environments. It's what you need to do because you're a man. But women are not always taught to provide for themselves. Some are. Like, I'm an independent woman. I've always been an independent woman. And a lot of the women that I'm around are independent women. I see a lot of men on that struggle bus. Now, I'm not talking about y'all struggle bus men. Some of y'all struggle bus men need to go back and refresh and get some accountability and some skills besides, you know, the bedroom, and get some business about yourself. Because this conversation is not for the broke men that want to leech off of a woman. Because I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the ones that have something to bring to the table and they want to eat at the table with somebody that also has something to bring to the table. Very much something, you know, it's giving very much Young Miami. Something. It's always something y'all are saying. You know, men that get on the internet bashing women and complaining about women because they want to be taken care of. I'm not talking to y'all. Because women do need to be taken care of. That is their role when they enter a marriage. You see what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be talking about marriage and wanting wifey benefits from someone you can't take care of. However, this is 2021. Shit, it's 2022. Some of y'all watching this video, right? I'm not expecting a man to take care of me while I do nothing. That's never really been my expectation. A lot of y'all think that marriage is the answer to everything, but it's not. You got to understand the person that you're married to, what is important to them and what is important to you. And if you date somebody and they are very much into themselves, then when you get together, they still gonna be into themselves. So the pro of that whole 50-50 dynamic is you get to kind of see where their mind is and how they handle business. If you never contribute to anything, he doesn't really know how you handle your business. Just like if he wasn't contributing to nothing, you don't know how he handles his business. You know what I mean? Like, when you start getting your later 20s, getting older, getting out here in this real world with these real bills, it's not just about how well y'all mesh physically anymore. It's not just about the fun that y'all gonna have to figure out how y'all gonna eat. You're gonna have to figure out how y'all gonna get things done and take care of business. So the 50-50 thing, to me, honestly, is a way to see how well you can work together as a team. Do you respect him? Even if he doesn't make the money that you're used to. Do you respect him if you have to help out? Do you want to buy the things that you want to buy when you have to help contribute to the cost? And see, if the answer is no, then that means that you weren't being considerate anyway. Now, I'm not saying that your man shouldn't spoil you, because he should. He should do nice things for you. He can treat you to your hair done, your nails done. He can take you out on a nice date. But if you were never going to try to do those things for him when it's his turn, his birthday, you don't buy your man gifts for, you know, their all anniversary, Valentine's Day, but then you're expecting this man to do all those things for you and then some, it kind of makes it look like you're looking for another daddy. And maybe you need to do the sugar daddy route instead of a serious relationship route, because I'm telling you, I was watching this one video I came across on Instagram, and it was the audacity of these birds right now. I don't know if y'all hear it, but I'm sorry if y'all do. It stopped. But basically, the girl was talking about how a woman and man, they were together, and I think they were married, and they were going through counseling, and she basically said that she saw that they were not going to work out because of the woman. And she basically ended up saying that the man and her did not work out. He ended up moving on and doing all the things that he learned from their counseling session and the mistakes of his first relationship with this new girl, and he looked happy. He was thriving. Meanwhile, the girl that ended up like breaking up was miserable, and she kind of wanted him back, and she just felt like, you know, what did I do wrong? I tried to do everything that you told me to do. Long story short, the counselor told her, well, if you want the truth, I'll give it to you raw. Here it is. You had princess syndrome. You demeaned him. You talked to him any kind of way. You kept everybody else in y'all business. You didn't respect him as your partner, as your husband. And even though he was trying, all you did was nag. You never appreciated him for what he could do and saw the good in what y'all were doing. So after a while of you being like that towards somebody that really loves you, at some point love will not be enough. And that message really spoke to me, because it was like, at one point, I think I had my princess syndrome. At one point, I think that there was a part of me that was listening to what my dad said a man should be, and what my mama used to say a man should be, and what my friends thought a man should be, and what strangers on the internet and these posts about what a real man should do said a man should be. And I forgot along the way that I was happy with my husband, with what we were doing. I was happier than I had ever been in any other relationship that I'd ever been in, until I started to walk out of gratitude, compare myself to other people, and listen to people that don't even give a damn or are invested in my situation. I am not saying that your man should not work. I am not saying that if your man wants to work and pay for everything, that you can't keep doing that. What I am saying is you have to do what works for your household. And once you figure out what that is, maintain the peace. Don't be selfish. Work as a team. Respect each other. Keep God first. And work together. Adjust accordingly. You know, your man's happiness matters. If he's working a job that he hates, encourage him. Help him find something different. If you're working a job that you hate, figure it out. Find something different. If you need to take a break, talk that over with him and see if that will work for y'all's situation. And work together as a team. Because at the end of the day, y'all have to live with it. No one else. No one else really cares. Facebook don't care. These people on Twitter don't care. TikTok don't care. YouTube strangers don't care. Like, look. Once you figure that out, you will have peace. And we have been happier because we've been doing what works for us. And in time, it's like full circle. I wish I could talk to myself at the beginning of my engagement and just let myself know, you know, 4 years later, hey, look, it's going to be okay. He got you. Work together. Let him lead you. Let him be there for you. It's not about what everybody else says. It's about what God says, and it's about how you feel. If you don't believe in God, it's how the two of you feel in your relationship about your situation and your happiness. So I would love to hear your thoughts about it. I hope that I touched on the pros of working together as a team when you're in a relationship and doing the 50-50. It's really not even about a technical 50-50 or going halvesies. For me, it's really just about working together and finding the flow that works for you. So again, it doesn't necessarily have to be 50-50. It could be 80-20, it could be 70-30, it could be 60-40, it could be something in between. But I think that having two people contributing to building yourselves up is a beautiful thing, and it's a selfless thing. And I think that it is what can lead to a long-term happy relationship. So I hope that was, you know, the vibes. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section so we can talk about it. I'll drop down my related videos as well, so you can check out those as well. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.